Well, hello, friends. We're having issues. We're having family night dinner tonight. Welcome to my channel, by the way. I'm Renee. For those of you who are new, I'm glad you're here. We're having family night dinner tonight, and I'm trying to get everything going. I'm making some homemade garlic bread. I'm going to show you that because it's just a simple recipe. But I got room over there now. I dropped my camera and it's all jacked up. Not my camera, I mean my lens. It's like dented. Can you fix it?
I don't know, you're talking on it.
He just got home. All right, we're going to fix this. We'll be right back. Well, I guess I'm in the market for the camera. It seems, I think it's recording. It's doing okay. It's looking all right. Eating peanut butter and jelly. We're doing a family night dinner tonight. We got 11 people coming tonight for dinner. So I'm going to make old-fashioned goulash, just like my grandma used to make. So some people would say, well, that's not goulash, but it's our goulash. And with that, I'm going to make garlic bread. So, but I like to do an herbed garlic bread. So this is just, and you know what? I dropped my camera, so you didn't get this part with the water. I just got 4 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of sugar and a tablespoon of yeast. And it's already bloomed and it's doing good. So to this, we are going to add a half a cup. Make sure it's a half a cup. No, it's a 1/3 cup. We're going to add a half a cup of oil. And I'm using olive oil. Okay? All right. So we got that. Half cup. Goes in there. I can't believe I dropped my camera. Now I won't be able to think about anything except we'll order one. Mr. Wayne is looking. I just don't want one that expensive. That one I paid $900 for. I had it for 2 years. Not doing that again. I'll just get a simple vlogging camera and it'll work. Let's see, I'm looking for sugar. We want to get I want a 1/3 cup of sugar in here. That's my dishwasher beeping for people who might be wondering. I got it on pause because it's so loud. I dropped my lid. This is a real easy recipe. But what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to make bread. That'll be good. Okay. So with that, we're going to put in our garlic. This is going to make 2 nice sized, huge loaves, I should say. I've also got a little bit of thyme. I'm going to put thyme in there. And all that. Thyme gets quite pungent. I'm going to do some rosemary. I got butterfingers today, and that's why I dropped my camera. Okay, so we got those. All we're going to have now is flour and salt. And we're going to need 12 cups of flour. This is a 9.5 quart mixer. And it does, what I'm doing is a double batch here. And it does a good job with it. It holds it pretty good. And then I just let it rise right in the same. So we're going to need 12 cups. And if I talk, I'll lose count. Don't you ever do that? This is a double batch, so there's my last cup going in. You can cut this in half. It'll make 4 loaves, 4 regular loaves, or 2 incredibly large loaves. And I like doing the 2 incredibly large loaves for my garlic bread. All right, we're gonna put a good 1.5 teaspoons of salt in there. Okay. Now, we're just going to put this down and jiggle that around and let this mix, and I'll bring you back. Okay, friends. Let's get this out of here. Oh, you can smell the garlic and oh my goodness, that smells so good. All right, now we're going to use that. Look how clean that is. Beautiful. And that dough is nice and soft and lively. We're just going to let it rise right up in there. Before I get my hands all icky, I'm going to grab one of my shower caps. Now all I'm going to do with this, let me move this. All I'm going to do with this is knead this into a ball. That is so lively and beautiful. And the dough has all the herbs through it. I'll show you that. See how you can see the little speckles of herbs in there? Oh, beautiful. And it smells wonderful. So we're just going to roll this into a nice ball. It's beautiful. Nice and lively. All right, put it down in here. Flip it up. I'm going to put my shower cap on there, and this is going to rise in a warm place, probably over here by my dishwasher. Let me pause that because that's loud. It's going to rise over there by where my dishwasher sits because it's a little warmer over there for about an hour, and then we'll get that baked up. Okay, so while the bread is rising, and I got about an hour before I can start my goulash, we're going to wipe that down. Give it a quick dry. And we're going to make an easy little cake. I'm going to do a chocolate cherry cake. Simple. And my family loves it. But then again, they love just about any cake I make. Okay. I've got everything I need right here. Hey, while you're in the fridge, we grab 2 eggs. There's another tub in there too. There's a new one in there I bought. All right. We're going to take our eggs, crack them. I bought a dozen eggs from Meyer. You know the large jumbo eggs I bought? They were all double yolkers. Okay.
You were talking to me?
Yeah. You want to mix these. Beat these up until they're nice and fluffy. This is a 3-ingredient cake. In my case, it's 4 ingredients. But you want to beat these up till they're nice and fluffy. You can use a cake mix for this, or a cake mixer for this, a hand mixer, excuse me. I got my camera on my brain. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, you want these nice and fluffy. So we're just going to keep whipping them for a minute. I know a hand mixer would fluff them up a lot faster, but that's all right. They're fluffy enough. Okay. So now we're going to, I have a little one in here. There she is. We're going to mix our cherry pie filling, not regular canned cherries. It's got to be the pie filling because you're not putting any liquid in here. You don't want to waste any of that goodness. Okay. And then I'm using a fudge cake. That'll be good. This is an easy cake to make, friends, and it's quite decadent. Especially, you know, I'm going to add some extra chocolate chips to it as well. Fold in some chocolate chips and it'll really be decadent. It'll make a nice dessert. So we'll get this all mixed up. And it's very, very thick. It's gorgeous. And I'm not going to frost this cake when it's done, nor am I going to put any powdered sugar on it. I am going to top this cake with Cool Whip. That will be wonderful. Okay, now, get that all cleaned off. Does anybody want the cake whisk?
Stop.
What?
You want the cake whisk? Chocolate?
I'll
Okay.
I'll hear you.
Okay. Mr. Wayne is the biggest kid out there. Here you go. Okay. Alrighty, now with this, I'm going to put, I can open these up. I always get these every time I go to Sam's. I'm going to put just about a cup of these in here. Oh, I got a third cup here. Yeah. And I'm going to fold those in there. Oh boy, that'll really give it a good chocolatey flavor. I'm also going to spray my pan, only I spray it over my sink. I think this is something, friends. I've been using box cakes for the last few years. I just love making stuff with these box cakes. Now, when my kids were little, I never made a box cake. I was a regular cake decorator. I did a lot of cake decorating. My kids never had a store-bought cake. I'd make my own. And now I'm using box cake. And they don't even know the difference. You can doctor them up just beautifully. So there we go. We're going to dump this in here so I get a good hold of it. There. Just spread it around. Nice and even. This is going to go in a 350 degree oven. Same as a cake for about, 35-40 minutes. And then You'll know when it's done. You put a toothpick in and it comes out clean. Your cake is done. Okay? I gotta set my oven. I didn't set it. I forgot to. Okay. I'll just keep my trays in my oven. Got my pan in there. All right. I'm going to get the cake done, friends. And when I get ready to make the goulash, I'll bring you back and we'll get busy with that. All right, you know what we're going to do now is because I'm going to make garlic bread. I want to make the garlic butter to put on it. And this is easy to do. I'm using 2 sticks of butter. Nice, soft. Beautiful. Okay. Now, I'm going to take... Oh, I got arthritis in my thumbs and it's always so hard to open anything. But I'm going to take and put some of my minced garlic in here. Nice big bunch of it. We like this garlicky. We may add more. We're just going to mash this all together. This is so easy to make. You can even throw this in your food processor. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to mash it. Works pretty good. Almost like a compound butter. I got a lot of compound butter recipes in my new cookbook that I'm working on too. I use a lot of compound butters. They're nice for steaks. I got a lot of recipes in there for them. Okay. You could put a little bit of parsley. In fact, I'll do that. I got parsley right over here. We'll put a little bit of parsley in this. I'm not going to put this in the fridge though, because I want it to stay soft so that it's easy to spread on the bread before I put it in the oven. And it gets nice and brown, and yeah, this works nice. And then that garlic can infuse into that butter for a little bit too. It'll be really good. Okay? Perfect. And I'm just going to leave that sitting just like that. You'll see when I spread it how beautiful it is. Okay. Now we need to get our bread going. I had every intentions of just making 2 large loaves of garlic bread. But my daughter has informed me, Mom, I know there's going to be leftovers and I want to take a loaf of bread home with it. So make your normal size. So that's what we're doing. So we're going to do normal size loaves. We're going to spray our pans. You know, this is funny because I was supposed to make, this has not been my day today, but I was supposed to make chicken and dumplings. Well, I didn't have time for chicken and dumplings. We're going to have that next week. But my day's been like this ever since I got out of bed this morning. Just one of those days. Nothing seems to be going right. I sprayed over my sink so I don't make a big old mess. Okay? Alright, so we got our cake in here. I need to check that real quick too. Where's my... Alright. I want to check this. It wasn't quite done at 25 minutes, so I put it back in there for a few more. almost done. Maybe another 2 minutes. Okay, we're going to punch this down. Oh, that dough is beautiful. Gorgeous. I always make homemade bread with just about every meal I serve. My kids love my homemade bread. And when I do, I got to make lots of it because then they want to take it home. Okay, let's see. We're going to put this back in a ball. That way I can get fairly equal pieces. Okay, so we're going to do it in half. We're going to do this one in half. Do this one in half. Okay, I think we got it now. Okay, this is easy. This is the easy part. We're just going to spread this out. That way you'll get the... Alexa, stop the timer. That's done. Let's take this out and set it on top. Oh my gosh, it turned out so nice. I'll poke it one more time, make sure. Yes, that's done beautifully. Okay, we're leaving the oven on. Okay, so now we're gonna just take, I roll my bread real tight and I pinch the seam. Stuff in the ends, pinch that, stuff in the end, pinch that off. I'll pinch nice, turn it over and flatten that seam out. All right, one loaf. Now this will be, this will be good because it's going to rise for about another half hour or so. Get this all flat. Okay, just roll nice and tight. Pinch, pinch, pinch. I want that coming up. Stuff the end. Just stick your fingers in there and stuff the end and flip it over and seal off that seam. There's another loaf. Okay. Flatten this all out. Bread's so easy to make. I know some people said, oh, we have to have a question and answer session because I get so many questions and a lot of them are in my email and they come, same questions from several different people. So, your arms feel like they're going to fall off after a while. We're going to roll this up. So we should do that. Because if I don't have an answer, I'm good at research. I could find an answer. A correct one anyway. Okay. Roll that over. And there it goes. Here's our last roll. I made a lot of this herb bread when I had the market stand going. Let me tell you what, I sold lots of it. Absolutely. I was amazed how much I sold. People like homemade bread. Roll it over. Oh, we can't have that. because if I do, it's going to fall apart. It's going to crack open on me. Okay. You know what? I don't like that. We're going to redo this one. Okay. Just like that. Sometimes that happens. Poke that end in. End in, pinch it off. All right, now I think we may have it. Now, I'm going to cover these up. Those are going to sit in a warm spot. For about a half hour, and then I shall get them in the oven. They bake for about a half hour. So we'll get that done, and then I need to start my goulash. Okay, those can sit on that side. Okay. We're going to turn that on. That's my water. Where's my lid? Here's my lid for it. And normally I make my burger in my big skillet, but because I'm putting my home canned tomatoes, and if you can see that, they've got everything. This isn't focusing very well. Okay. You can see they got everything in them. They got onions and peppers and garlic, everything. So I don't have to add anything to this burger whatsoever. And I'm using 2 of those. And those are the last 2 that are in my pantry. The last 2 stewed tomatoes. And after that, I've got the Hunt's diced tomatoes if I need them. So I've got 4 pounds of burger because we're making a lot. So we're going to put all 4 pounds in here. And I've got, it's usually a pound of burger to every pound of noodles. We're making quite a bit. And my grandkids are here. Okay, so we're going to turn that on for a minute. We're just going to let this go. The bread is rising. The oven's still on for the bread. The cake is done. I got to send Mr. Wayna up to the store to get some Cool Whip, but he's taking a snooze. The noodles water is on. I got to get my noodles out. The burger's going to cook. We're cooking here. We're cruising. I'm getting everything. Okay, I got that. My elbow macaroni. I just bought another, let's see. I got a big 10-pound bag of pasta noodles for my root cellar. So I'm slowly putting up some stuff that I'm getting low on for the winter. So I got that big 10-pound bag. It come in a box. My Amish gal that has a little store in her basement, she ordered it for me. Perfect. So I got that because this is all that I've got left of the elbow macaroni is what I got in here. So I needed that. I've got a lot of other pasta downstairs in my root cellar, and all my containers are fairly full. But anyway, we'll get this going. And you know what? I gotta tell you, I had a little gal come today to for a fundraiser for her school. She was selling stuff, right? So I'm looking through the book, and I don't really want to. I know it sounds mean, but I can't see spending, $10, $12 on a little tiny thing of candy. So I kept looking through the book. They were selling candles and all kinds of stuff. Well, you know those meat things they got that break up your meat, the little gadgets? I got one. And then I got this rubber, or not rubber, but a silicone piece that goes inside your Instant Pot so that when you lift stuff out, you can lift anything out with it. So I'll show you it when I get it. But that was, together they were like $23, and I thought, okay, that's well worth, buying from her instead of candy, because I can make my own candy, So I got that instead. And I think I'll be happy with that. And then I supported the school, so all good. All right, I don't need that anymore. I can get by with this. And I like that because I don't have to put anything in here except for salt and pepper. And I also like my black pepper. Okay. Turn that down just a little bit. I want to add some salt to this. There we go. Good amount. I don't need to add garlic to it because I got garlic in my jar. Garlic is going to be in the bread. My family's going to have a lot of garlic today, but they love it, so that's okay. All right, and you know what was nice is my butcher ground this fresh for me today. That was nice. Though I usually get my own roast, because you've seen my big old grinder. And I get my own roasts and I grind them myself. And if I have, like 6, 7 of them, I'll use my big daddy grinder. And if I just have 1 or 2, I'll use my small grinder. And I love my grinders. And I also am working on getting all my recipe from my Amish friends. They make their own homemade bologna. And I had a sandwich at her house one day, and that's what she served, was she had her homemade bologna on that sandwich. And I'll tell you what, friends, I fell in love with it. And it's like, I got to have that recipe. So today I went to her house, and she told me what all I had to get for it. So then I ran, beat feet over to the little Amish lady's store, and I got my seasonings and my casings and everything I needed for it. So now, it calls for 15 pounds of meat. So it'll do 15 pounds of meat. That's the small package. So we're going to do that. We're going to make some homemade bologna. And everything's already in it. Even my curing, my tender quick, it's all in there. So I'm excited to make that. But I'm not going to smoke it. I am just simply going to, and then she gave me a package of powdered smoke seasoning. So I'll be able to do that, and it'll have a little bit of that smoked flavor to it. But I'm really excited to do that and get those. You can freeze them. They freeze beautifully. So we're going to make some of that up. Because I know, my family around here, they like bologna. But my husband, it gives him such bad heartburn that, and I don't know if he'll be able to eat the homemade, but a lot of times he can eat homemade versus store-bought. So that's what we'll do. All right. we're just gonna let this cook a little bit. That's gonna come up to a boil in a minute. I'm just gonna put the lid on this and let it go a little bit more. This would be the perfectly browned if you were gonna can it, because it's not cooked through, but we're not canning it. Where's my lid? All right, I'm just gonna let that cook a little bit and we'll finish up. My burger is real lean, so I don't have anything to drain out of that. So let's get these opened up. And we'll see where we're at with it if I need to open the other 2 cans. I think I'm going to need 2. Come on, I couldn't get a hold of it. Oh yeah, that's nice. The burger and the stewed tomatoes, friends. Look at all that. I got celery in there. I've got not peppers. Do I got pepper? No, I got celery and garlic. Onions. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna open up one of these. Hopefully this will work good. All right. It always does it. Never fails. I always get a piece that doesn't want to open up. Oh, let me drain these off just a little bit. I got a lot of juice in there from my stewed tomatoes. All right. Okay. I think that's going to be good. Beautiful. Now we're going to taste this to see if it needs any more pepper or maybe a little more garlic. But I want it to heat through first. So we're going to let that simmer for a little bit and get good and hot. Then we'll give that a taste test. That's doing good back there. Okay, love you. We're gonna put this. We got a house full, and I'm loving it. We're gonna put this all in our noodles.
Love
Drain them here. Will they go right in there?
Where's your stewed tomatoes?
I'm out.
What?
That was the last 2 quarts that went in there. Mix those up in there.
Oh
well,
my
good.
gosh.
Next time you come for dinner, you got to bring 2.
Yeah,
Oh, we ain't out.
And we gotta taste it. See if it needs anything to it.
Lots of pepper and lots of salt.
Lots of pepper. I tell them our family loves pepper. Hang on. You got a dead arm?
Yeah. It's a lot of stirring.
Gus! Gus!
What do you got in here? Oh, that's your garlic stuff?
Yeah, for the bread. The bread's in the oven.
No.
All right.
Way. Go that way. We are
That's
not
good
this
enough.
way.
Let's taste this.
Go.
Have a spoon.
Ow!
see if it needs anything.
Where's your hog spoons at?
In there. You want a hog spoon?
Yeah.
I need a shovel. Oh, that is so good. Need some salt and a little bit more garlic. At least I think so.
Say hi, friends.
It's right there.
Okay, say hi, friends. Hi. He's right there. Say wave hi. Hi.
A little more salt, a little more garlic. Yeah. You know what my garlic is? Okay. I've got salt.
Hey. Oh. Really?
What'd you do? Bang his head?
No, he went wow. And I was like, you can't do that. But see, you're not crying. You're not crying a bit. See?
You want garlic powder?
Yes.
You got food. You took food. Mommy banged his head. He didn't cry.
What do you smack his head on?
He smacked his head on this. He went yoink.
You smacked his head on the wall.
No, I was walking through and he went yoink. He don't come.
Okay. I don't like this one. Look at my kitchen's a disaster.
You gotta put this up.
Put it in the...
This stirs it up good.
Well, why would you give me that piece of crap wooden tiny spoon for this big old pan, Ma?
Because I love you.
Oh, that's a hog spoon.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me taste.
Hey, get you.
That's my spoon.
And I put it in the twist.
I said.
Oh, that was gonna burn myself.
Only one. One. Sure, 5 pieces came.
Ooh.
I'm taking them away from her.
Is it good? Ah, did you get a big enough bite?
You want to say hi again? Want to say hi?
I think it needs a little bit more salt.
A little bit more salt?
Say hi. Hi. Wave.
Or you mix it.
Say hi, Gus. Now, y'all, this is my handsome man. He's not up for
He's
grabs.
waving, but he's waving high. Wave hi, Gussie boy. Say hi, friends.
Look at Gus. Say hi, friends. Hi, wave. Wave. Wave.
Oh, handsome man.
Sugar, you want to
All right, that should be good. We're gonna stick the lid on that because then
Hi, friends.
One more bite.
Hi, friends.
I want one more bite.
I think your spoon get mushy, so I'm just
Hi,
gonna leave it
friends.
open. Hi, friends. My grandbabies are so cute, friends. Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Little guy's throwing a fit. He wants you to.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Come here.
He's heavy.
Say hi, friends. Danya, hi.
Hi.
I'm Gussie boy. Say, I'm Gus Gus.
Okay, here.
I love him.
Gus, Gus.
Gus Gus.
Hi.
Say bye.
Bye.